Previously on Hanging with Mikael and Marriage as Millennials.
Like the people that live in Australia, they still willingly live there. Like no one tries to leave Australia, but they come from a different breed. They're like the world's Florida.
The indigenous people of Australia have left.
Definitely.
Them niggas.
They weren't there when they sent the
I
prisoners there.
heard something that Australia might have been a meteorite that just fell out and just landed as a continent.
You don't think that was a part of Pangea?
I don't know. But I was like, look.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But look,
weird.
it's weird. And like I said, the animal ecosystem, I'm like, it should probably attracted some shit or something. That it probably was a whole egg or something, a rock egg,
My
and
nigga
shit
Marques
started crawling out.
It's not an egg, a cosmic egg.
And just landed here, killed the dinosaurs. It probably destroyed the continent. Oh my god. Smashed that shit, just stuck it here in the ground.
You know,
Okay, but hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mikael, and I'm back with another video. Anyway, so my question is, what is your idea of like your perfect relationship? Like, what like tell me your dream relationship. Don't put like no negative stuff on it. Like, what is your dream relationship? I want to know. Like, what is that thing that like, yeah, this is my wife right here. Like, she do this all the time. Like, this is the stuff I'm looking forward to when I come home. Like, I want to know because like if you say you want to get married, I want to know like how you see like what you see in this relationship of your marriage.
You gotta take
I want to know.
I gotta take what? I gotta take what, Mark?
You gotta do this one first.
Oh man, what do? So my brain can process it a little bit better.
Again.
Say it again.
So I got excited because I was like, okay, we gotta get it back lighthearted.
All right.
I gotta catch back up.
All right, so what is your idea of your perfect relationship? I always wondered this from a man, because like men don't tell their opinions on this, so that's why y'all gotta
we don't really
drop
talk
it.
about
Perfect
it.
relationship.
Exactly. So y'all need to.
Perfect relationship, man. I'm gonna say a perfect relationship.
Perfect or
And
dream?
no,
Perfect
perfect,
or-
but realistic. Let's be realistic.
Okay,
Because
no,
we're only talking about the good stuff, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got you.
Yeah, I believe a perfect relationship for me is somebody who loves themselves and takes that love that they give to themselves and uses that as like a superpower to give it to me. Like, I like a relationship where we working on ourselves so much that we have no choice but to see each other's growth. It's like a constant inspiration or a ping ponging or a heavy reciprocation of energy, like back and forth, where I'm just inspired by you, you're inspired by me. It's like a relationship where we constantly making each other just feel appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually know what you're saying. Heard that in a podcast.
Yeah, seriously, that's a fact. A relationship where we constantly making each other feel appreciated, and a relationship where that woman isn't afraid to see me bleed just as much as I'm not afraid to see her bleed. Something where we can operate in the space of vulnerability, and I could just be myself all the time. We don't get that a lot because a lot of us have stipulations in our minds on what we think people should be doing, what we think people should say. You know what I'm saying? I really just think the perfect relationship is dealing with somebody who at least not all the time, but majority of the time tries her best or his best not to judge. Because we all gonna fuck up. And I think a lot of our problems come from just not understanding one another. You know what I'm saying?
And also, I feel like a relationship shouldn't be built off of manipulation. A lot of relationships are once you think about it.
That's heat. That's
Leverage.
Why do you say that?
Because, like you just said, like people start off and they'll like act like this person because that's what they think that's that's what you like, and then further down the line, they stop acting like that person because that's not who they are. That was an act.
Yeah.
They start turning like in a comedian said this actually. I was like, dang, that's deep. He said right now this is just a what did he say? He said this is just their representative. He
Yes.
said you got to keep going to see like who they really are. And I was like, dang,
Representative.
he's spitting knowledge at the comedy show, and it was funny because he was really talking shit about me. But anyway, then the person I was with, like he really was.
That's a fact.
It was a fact. I was like, dang, he's not lying.
Fact,
like you got.
I want to be able to get past that representative.
You gotta really like break
the
through that shit
CEO of that
like,
motherfucker.
that's why I said you gotta be able to see
really
somebody
make me
and like not
laugh.
even just
I'm
that
able to
positive light. You gotta be able to see me in that negative light too. You gotta see me
Yeah.
positive. You
You
not
ain't
gonna
gonna know
holler
what to
at
do.
when like the sun go down. You
You
gonna
know,
like,
this is a different person.
Yeah.
like, oh, you evil.
And that comes from us constantly growing. Because if your woman is constantly growing, you constantly learning new things about her. If your man is constantly growing, you're constantly learning new things about him. Then that go all the way back to connecting with us, checking each other, and us not letting each other self-sabotage one another. Like if you tell your man, hey, this I ain't like that. This was going on. Communication. If you tell your woman, I ain't like that. This was going on. Now y'all come together. Y'all can fix those
right
things.
then and there.
Right then and there. And then y'all can use that space that y'all got now where y'all fix the problem to create something good. You feel me? It's just I don't know how to put it. A perfect relationship is just feeling appreciated for your fuck ups, for your flaws, for all that shit, bro. You feel me? Like and somebody that's not gonna manipulate me, cause you so right. People come as their representatives and then they just take all that off.
Man, this is like, who are you? Like, I swear, like, this is not who.
Yeah.
Where did this come from? Like, what happened? Is something I did? But no, the whole time, that's who they really was in the beginning. You just didn't know.
Yeah.
But,
And you knew.
Because the traits started coming out eventually, but then when they start actually like really coming out, you just like, oh dang.
Yeah, and sometimes we get too far into it before we cut it off.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh, you know what I mean?
And then you be really like, dang, I should have ended this when I seen it the first time. Like,
I've seen this song.
You having regrets and stuff.
But it's so amazing.
And y'all, I hate having regrets. I be having regrets now. Nah, I don't be having regrets for real. I just be like, dang, I shouldn't have did and just stuff like that. I leave it alone. But what about you, Marcus? What's your perfect relationship?
Yeah.
Shoot. I mean, my man's Devan really. Wait.
Hold
on. I was just.
This ain't no college forum.
What's up?
This ain't no college forum. That sounds like every college forum.
What's up,
yes,
Mark?
Ashley, I do agree with what you just said.
What's up, Mark?
Hold on. But nah, a perfect relationship for me is basically someone I can definitely have some vulnerability with. You feel me? And where I can, like you said, be myself around. I can make mistakes where you're not gonna judge me, and you know you're really gonna be there as like a support system. You feel me? Just as much as I'm here to support you, I feel like it's also a woman's responsibility to support her man. So I just see it as, like you said, a reciprocation of energy. I'm helping you financially or spiritually. I can help you grow, learn, but I'm also learning and growing from you where maybe it's just like skill sets that I have that I can help you learn and stuff like that so you can be more independent and know things.
That masculine and feminine energy.
You feel me? And then you got feminine energy where I can be more vulnerable and learn more about my own emotions and how to deal with certain things.
That's
so
the
as
one.
long as we can build off of stuff like that and help each other, like I said, really just I want to have someone I can build with.
A lot of people don't know how to communicate, and that's like really one of the main things.
Yeah,
for real. So
and we overly emotional.
Man,
I want to build you into the perfect or the best version of you that you could be. I need your help to build the perfect version of me. But at the same time, we got to know each other ourselves already.
Yeah.
But in a growing process, because like I said, you always want to be evolving as you grow in time. Like how you think 5 years ago, I guarantee is a different viewpoint than what you have now. And it's just going to keep on going as you get older. So having someone that you can be vulnerable and like actually verbalize and share things with, that's just going to speed up the process if you know how to do it right and you know how to communicate.
And you shouldn't have all that stuff on your mind all the time. You should have somebody you can be able to, like, you know, talk to.
And break
down in front of.
Somebody that's gonna keep it real with you too.
Yeah.
For real.
When you need that, people will leave you hanging when they know they supposed to be like, hey, listen, bro, like, that's this. You're not going down the right, or listen, babe, you're not.
We are very social creatures. So y'all try to act like we're very social creatures. You gotta be able to
express yourself.
Yeah. You need someone who's gonna embrace your expression.
And it's hard. I ain't gonna hold it up. Sometimes you just be like, okay, I'm mad. I don't want to be bothered. But you gotta be able to come back from that like sometime later and just be like, okay, we can talk now or something like that.
That's what real love is, though. When you pissed off and when you mad or when you in a one of your more lower vulnerable positions and people still find a way to be able to honorably deal with you or still be able to communicate and get through the tough parts and stuff like that, that's a perfect relationship. Real. That's somebody that's gonna love you because they ain't kicking you to the side or disregarding you because of what you're going through. Because this could just be something that you go through, and you could. And sometimes,
Yeah, really, just come to the table, and really be willing to work at the table. The table don't gotta be perfect, but as long as you're willing to grow, learn, and express yourself, I'm willing to do the same thing. So.
Okay, so that leads me into the next part and the last part of this topic. All right, so what are some of the things you look for before proposing? What I mean by this is like, okay, like what are some qualities that's like, okay, yeah, this wifey, like it's like, do she check in on you? Like, like do she just what's that one thing that's like, okay, yeah, I'll marry a woman off of that, like just off of like some equality.
That guac 5,000.
Oh my! I knew he was gonna say that.
I'm like, where's Marques?
I knew he was gonna say
Since he's
that.
trying to get a ring, that skill better be right. And I don't want to know how you learned them, but shit, you come with them skills correct. No, I'm joking.
No, he's
but not really.
There's a little truth behind every joke. Remember that guy. But he can't even think of nothing else.
Okay, no, but that she gotta know how to cook. Like cooking skills, and it's crazy. A lot of girls don't know how to cook.
Really?
A lot of girls.
I feel like everyone should know how to cook.
A lot of girls say they do, but it's my thing is, it's not, if you know how to cook and you know how to feed yourself and sustain yourself to live, that's okay. That is fine. If you only know how to make the bare minimum, that's cool. I don't know how to make the bare minimum. I'm just lazy. But if I can cook better than you, I feel like I feel like I'm gonna be out there really hustling for my wife. So I don't got time to really be
pulling up some bullshit.
To be damn hard day at work. Let me hop in the kitchen because I don't want to eat Frosted Flakes for dinner. or order fucking Crab House because the kids allergic to seafood. They can't even eat the shrimp tails and the kids need collard greens.
Yeah, I understand.
They need yams. You can't
To be fair, I'm not that great at cooking soul food.
That's cool, but if you can cook, so you know how to cook Chinese, you know how to cook.
Yeah, I'm actually really good at cooking everything.
You
but
feel me? Look, I love all types of cuisine.
Don't post my black card, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I make some fire macaroni and cheese.
His audience was for sure about to pull it.
I can make some fire macaroni and cheese.
Yams?
Actually.
No fried chicken.
Okay, no fried chicken. I can't fry chicken, but that's so sad. I just admitted that on YouTube. Yeah, but I do know how to make greens. Actually, they were actually decent when I had them. Like they was really good.
You put sugar in your greens?
Of course I do.
Okay, I was just checking.
But I don't put it.
I was just checking.
I don't put it in no whole pot.
Giving a
I
report.
don't put sugar in the greens, but I do sprinkle some.
Yeah.
And I actually do know how to make sweet potatoes. It's not hard. I just don't like cutting sweet potatoes, so I'll probably never make sweet potatoes.
You know how to make some
life.
yams. I ain't talking about sweet potatoes.
Well, I know how to make yams.
You know how to make some yams.
I know how to make yams, you guys. I just don't like cutting them. It's horrible.
I just want everyone to know it's a difference between sweet potatoes and yams.
Yeah, because I make baked sweet potatoes still, a little slap.
Sweet potatoes is good. I fuck some sweet potatoes up.
Yeah.
But some yams?
I fuck some sweet potatoes.
I lick my fingers off the yams.
But yeah, so
he said, no,
Marques said you gotta be a cook, y'all. That's what
hell no. You ain't even gotta be a cook. You just have to cook better than me.
Hell no, I beat it.
You cook. You have to be able to
Yeah,
cook better
shit.
than me. Guac 5,000.
Told you weren't playing.
I'm
glad you're keeping it.
You gotta keep it
You
at
gotta be honest. We're adults.
What's another? Just something that offer you like, okay, it's wifey. You gotta be like adventurous. You gotta be adventurous. Like if I say some crazy wild shit, like let's go somewhere or do something. I don't want to just go somewhere and you just sitting there like participate.
Yeah. Someone likes to stick in the mud.
And if you don't want to, participate in that, you come with something else, so I can, cause I'm willing to do whatever type of activities, but I like to go out and do stuff. So come with your own ideas too. You gotta have your own mind, but definitely be adventurous and be willing to try stuff.
I'm trying to go pet a gator.
She want to pet a gator.
I'm gonna pet me.
I'm trying to jump.
She gonna wrestle that motherfucker.
No, I ain't gonna wrestle
whoop his
gator,
ass.
but I'll touch it. I just want to touch it.
You
What about you, Devan?
As far as what I need in a relationship, I like that cooking one. I'm gonna start off with that.
What did I just say?
Yeah, I like that cooking one. You feel me? But it's like I would like you to be attentive to what nourishes my body. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? People that hone in on what you like and they'll cook it for you. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be every day. It don't have to be all day or whatever. But it's just something to look forward to or something.
I made your favorite.
Yeah, some special shit. You feel me? You just come in, you smell it, you just know. You know what I mean? And it's like it's subtle. You know what I'm saying? And she don't do it all the time. But I know that I could potentially walk into the surprise at any time. That's some feel good shit. You feel me? You always got something to look forward to with your partner. With the cooking thing.
Grilled chicken pitas.
Come on, bro.
Grilled cheese pitas.
Grilled cheese pitas, bro. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's some heat shit. The cooking thing is really nice. That's beautiful. Damn. Did you give anything besides cooking?
Yeah.
I wanted to say one.
You said 3 things.
You did say 3 things?
Yeah, he said got 3,000.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said he also said being adventurous.
Yeah, that's them two dope for sure.
Man, you ain't get on Devan here. He didn't use one of mine.
I did.
Oh, okay.
You didn't hear me say what did I just say? I was talking about him saying that.
Oh,
right.
shit.
That's why he.
I tuned out.
I think that's why. That's how I
I
thought
did
you
too.
were.
I did too. I'm
Man,
not.
you told me I was telling you.
After cooking.
No, you
Mark
keep
already
it
said
down.
it. Okay.
Because you would have went deeper into it, so I was like, okay, that's why I let you keep it out. I was gonna say something else.
Because if she know a meal, like, it's just some happy shit. You feel me? You just like, you don't want nobody else cooking that meal. It's the transferring the energy.
Like, I need her to make that.
Yeah, she's gonna cook that right. That's her thing. You feel me? And I know that she does it for me. It's just another sign of appreciation. But after that, I definitely, this a real one. I need her to know how to give me my space.
Ooh, I feel you with that.
I'll explode.
We do not need to see each other 24 hours.
No. I don't need to be on the phone with you
24/7?
24 hours.
Nope.
I'm more old school when it comes to that because I feel like there's a psychological burnout that happens. And I get sad.
I get tired of you.
Yeah.
And I tell people that they be like, that's crazy. You can't get tired of somebody you love. No, you're
Yes, you
crazy.
can.
You can get tired of somebody you love. Because if I'm with you 24/7,
Yeah.
I'm losing interest in you. Because I'm like, do you have anything outside of me? Do I not have anything outside of you?
You need an outlet.
Every moment the relationship is depreciating.
I'm gonna have to take that one too. Yeah, I agree with that.
Every moment, bro. And until you add value to it, it's depreciating. And I didn't learn that in relationships where I move too fast, in relationships where I move too slow, in relationships where I try to have a balance. You run into obstacles that are really natural obstacles, and that's just the burnout. You feel me? If you're around somebody so long, or you up under somebody so long, you tend to absorb one another. Now every time you see each other, it's a kind of an ill feeling. You know what I'm
both
saying?
burnt out.
It's a bold feeling, but if you give yourself a chance to miss that person, you feel me? Go 2, 3, 4 days without talking. Go a week without talking.
Well, I don't know about that for no relationship.
I feel that.
Yeah,
that.
no, not no 2
I
4
honor
3.
that.
Like probably we could just talk like beginning of the day, end of the day sometimes.
Yeah,
as long as we got like the good morning, good night thing.
Sometimes I stretch it because I try to do social experiments with myself. You feel me? To see if people come back, see if people really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure people not using me for just maybe energy source. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take a break just for me. But I honor that because at the end of the day, you know, when you make a real commitment with somebody or you connect with somebody so emotionally, you don't want to be away from them for a long time.
And on top of that, like, stuff happened in like 24 hours. You want to make sure they're okay. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be on your head when I'm like, dang, you just went 24 hours without responding to me.
Right.
Anything could have happened. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. It's a story time behind that.
I want to know.
But yeah, so like that really be opening your eyes to people. Like, dang, like you say you fuck with me, but really you don't fuck with me for real because you can't even talk to me.
Yeah.
Give me, like, if you see me call or text you can't give me the decency to respond. Like, say I'm busy or something, or reply to me within like a good, reasonable amount of time when I know you on your phone eventually. Like, as human, we all eventually pick our phone up. I'm pretty sure somebody else in your phone got a call or a call back or a text. Why couldn't you give me that same respect?
Yes. That's a fact.
So that's what I'm saying. In a relationship, that's enough. You're not about to go 2-3 days without talking to me. You single at that point.
And it all
really after 2 days, you single.
And it facts.
You get one day to chill out over an argument.
No, dead ass. After that one day. Okay, so are you ready to talk or are we not talking?
You gonna tell me what the fuck you was doing that whole motherfucking 24 hours you wasn't in my presence?
Facts.
Nah.
It's a fact.
Interrogation.
Yeah, it's the space thing, man. It's the space thing.
We get shrimp, lobster tails after.
You gotta know how to deal with people's boundaries and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Because you could step wide over them, not wide over them, but right over them and not know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Potentially because maybe it wasn't communicated properly or there was an expectation. And that's why communication is so big. You gotta get those things understood because we got certain astrological signs, and I don't like to go into astrology like that. It's just a part of me, but I don't want to sound commercialized. But you know what I'm saying? But it's just parts of it.
For them Cap.
Yeah. Watch out for them Capricorns, brother.
Okay, first of all.
I told you the cats.
First of all,
The cat squad.
Capricorn, we are great. First of all, no one has problems with us. We be minding our business.
Nah, they are.
Second of all, like, we're not the most chill sign. We do not be confrontational at all. We be chilling. We just take things as it is. Like, we observe and we watch, and we are like the most sweetest, giving, perfect people ever. I don't know too many bad Capricorns. Mine is our Kelly. We don't claim that nigga. But anyway.
I'm gonna cut myself off because I don't want to stretch it. But it's just certain astrological signs that need that.
I meant to also piggyback off of that respect and boundaries thing. People feel like when they're in relationships that you can just step over people's boundaries. You still have boundaries in relationships. Remember that.
You got boundaries, period, like within yourself. So you gotta.
People do to you what you allow. Remember that.
You feel me? And like I said, always have not always have your gates up, but have gates up because you need to protect yourself and your sanity, your peace, your happiness at all times. And it's people you just give access to certain gates to get closer to you. Like, you got to know who to let in, who not to let in. You got to have discernment for that.
Yeah, you definitely got to use discernment.
But yeah, so you guys, I think this video got kind of long. But we're going to wrap it up right there. I hope y'all really took something from this video, though. And I really am going to drop all my sources in the description below. So,
please send me those sources.
I will.
Great study, so.
Thank you. I was literally searching, like, so much.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But, thank you guys for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Give us some opinions. Like, what's your views on marriage? Do y'all want to get married? Do y'all see yourselves actually getting married? Follow me on Instagram at Mikhail Janae and subscribe and share. Peace.